My name is Ann Dempkin. I am a certified nursing assistant at Fair Acres. I also work part-time for Comfort Keepers.
Hello, my name is Cordelia Stallworth, and I am a CNA at Riddle Village.
Kimberly Jefferson, and I'm working in the Drug and Alcohol Department as a Secretary Associate.
I heard about the partnership through Career Link. I asked a lot of questions, and basically through me asking questions, I learned a lot about the program.
Well, one day I was at the Chester Career Link Center, and I was on a computer doing some employment search, and there was a lady that came in, and she was like, is there anybody here between 18 and 23 that's looking for employment? So, I went over to her, asked her. She gave me a little information, and the next day I was here.
Well, at Fair Acres, on their Employee Health Board, they had a posting for taking classes at Pathways. And I signed up for my very first class this time last year, and it was phlebotomy.
My name is Kathy Arcani, and I am the healthcare counselor at Renaissance Gardens for Marriage Grove.
My name is Carol Finelli, and I work as the Director of Client Care for Home Helpers in Drexel Hill.
Human resources for us is a rather large department, and one of our human resources folks usually comes with me to our general meetings. And it's nice because what we can do with the larger meetings in the partnership, everyone kind of just opens up and shares their information. It's not like, oh, that's a competitor, we can't talk. But within those partnership meetings, we talk with our competitors who are down the street and share information that way. So that's one thing that's just totally beneficial to us. And I think it's also beneficial to the industry at large because we help each other. And if somebody's looking for a certain type of employee, they might be willing to share within this context. Whereas just generally day to day, if we call them, that's not going to happen. But within the partnership, people really share what's going on within their agencies and really feel safe doing that.
I became involved in the Delaware County Healthcare Partnership because home helpers always needs good caregivers. And I need to network with people in the county who train people for jobs. So my motivation came from the fact that we need employees. As an employer, we can refer our employees to the partnership for all sorts of different training, no matter what they're interested in.
My name is Kate Pearson, and I'm the supervisor of the Delaware County Technical School Practical Nursing Program.
My name is Hamad Kumar, and I teach math and English.
My name is Yvette Goslin, and I am a teacher and instructor of English as a second language.
This partnership provides many opportunities for my students. If they're trying to get into my program, the partnership provides some remediation on both math and English that some of my students need before they come into the program.
And I really enjoy teaching these classes because it gives me a chance to work with a highly motivated group of students. I think what I really like about teaching here is that it gives me an opportunity to work with people who aren't just looking to take another class to put on a transcript, but they're actually using these classes as a stepping stone to further their careers or to go back to school or something else. But these classes are playing a significant role in where they're trying to go.
Some of my students from the very beginning were very academically motivated and knew that they wanted to use my classes as an opportunity to enhance their career options, and they wanted to move on and had a real focus. And some of my students have had absolutely no academic experience. So by that I mean we are providing them with their first classroom experience, their first notebooks, their first pencils. Some of these women are in their 50s and 60s and have never been in any kind of classroom. So
these classes help the students in more ways than simply just improving their English or math skills. What the classes have really done is help build their confidence.
So some of our students have moved on, and it's sad, but it's a great it's what we're about, right? It's the goal ultimately.
Well, here the classes that we did, they were work keys, and I am work key certified. And the developmental skills part, I would have to say came from Crozier. Like I learned like the ins and outs of everything, like methadone, the recovery center, and also the access center. So I learned a lot.
Well, the classes improved my skills because it kind of made me look at my job and the things that I was going through, and it kind of like made me more inquisitive about my life. Made me want to like basically understand like where am I going and what am I doing as far as my job performance. It made me start looking like, okay, I'm doing this, and how is it going to help me with my future, or how is it going to make me a better person, and where what skills do I have and what skills can I improve on. So it really made me take a look at my life. It really did.
My goal is to become a nurse. Through these classes at Pathway, they helped me get back into the school atmosphere and learning, which is so important with someone in a transitional state like I am. I'm a widow with 4 children. I went from a part-time job to a full-time job to really actually working with one-on-one with people. Not that you need customer service skills as much, but when you're working with someone in a healthcare, you really have to know them body and soul.
I plan to be either a paramedic or RN. I know that the paramedic class that I'm taking, the EMT, is a basic paramedic, and a lot of times that the paramedic and the RNs run hand in hand. So I believe that either way is going to help me.
Well, I'm staying at Fair Acres right now, but it did help me with getting a part-time job with Comfort Keepers because of the terminology and the fact that I'm more confident in myself than working with someone one-on-one, alone in their home. I needed a part-time job, and I was able to get that.
There's one other experience I would like to mention, because when I started this program, I wanted to go back to school. So my supervisor, Miss Pam, and everybody here, they helped me. They did my taxes for me. Talisha did my FAFSA, and in July I will be starting at Delaware County for healthcare management. So they helped me a lot.
The number one thing for most adults in the workplace is to look ahead, to have a focus that isn't just the next paycheck or a month from now. And I think for most people in the workplace, especially people who are in low earning jobs, you don't think ahead. You don't think 5 years from now, 2005, how old will I be? What do I want to be doing? It's like, don't sell yourself short. Don't think you're trapped in this work experience for the rest of your life, because you're only trapped if you don't think ahead to what you want to be doing.
I would recommend to any individual who is looking to improve their future that they start at whatever level they're at and they enter in the career pathway, on the ladder. And they don't get discouraged by obstacles. That they reach out to people when they are in need, and that they work hard, because it is a lot of hard work.
It's hard to want to take that step forward because you're afraid to fall, because if you fall, therefore who's going to pick you up?
The most important thing is you should do what you want to do. Follow your passion, follow your dream. Don't let people tell you otherwise. If you want to do something, the only person who's going to stop you is you.
You want to take it and run with it. That's what I'm going to definitely do. I'm going to run with it.